Let's just call it like it is. Linear TV is dying. Meanwhile, streaming, it is absolutely exploding. And right now, we're watching advertisers pour billions upon billions of dollars into a space that, frankly, most marketers still don't completely wrap their heads around. We are suddenly swimming in this alphabet soup of jargon. We've got CTV, OTT, fast channels, AVOD. But what does it all actually mean? Well, welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to clear the fog and break down exactly how advertising works in this massive, rapidly evolving world of streaming. Okay, so what happens when linear TV officially kicks the bucket? Well, the audience doesn't just stop watching TV, right? They just migrate. And as they migrate, they leave behind all that streaming advertising jargon I just mentioned. So the main goal of our explainer today is to decode that exact jargon for you. We want to make absolutely sure that you, as marketers and media buyers, know exactly how this new landscape operates, what the inventory looks like, and how you can actually reach your target audience once they've cut the cord. Here is our roadmap for today. First, decoding streaming jargon. Second, OTT versus CTV, the crucial distinction. Third, streaming business models. Fourth, how CTV advertising works. Fifth, why CTV matters now. And finally, number 6, the future of ad tech. Let's dive right in. Section 1. Decoding streaming jargon, the basics. First up is OTT, which stands for over the top. And the top we're talking about going over here, that's the literal physical cable box currently gathering dust in your living room. So OTT simply means delivering video content directly over the internet. You are bypassing the traditional pay TV infrastructure completely. Think of platforms like Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Peacock, Paramount+, the whole shebang. Whenever you stream any of these on absolutely any device, whether you're watching on your smartphone on the train, your laptop at a coffee shop, or your smart TV at home, you are consuming OTT content. It's really the broad category of what the content is and how it gets delivered to you. Now, building directly on that, we have CTV, or connected TV. While OTT is the broad delivery method, CTV refers specifically to the actual physical device. It is a television set that connects to the internet to stream content. This includes your smart TVs that have the apps already built in right out of the box, as well as regular TVs that use plug-in devices like a Roku stick, an Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, or a Chromecast. Basically, CTV is the premium device. It's the biggest screen in the house. Moving right along to Section 2. OTT versus CTV, the crucial distinction. Okay, here is the golden rule to remember, folks. All CTV is OTT, but not all OTT is CTV. Think of it like this. OTT is your overarching delivery pipeline, while CTV is your physical premium living room device. So if someone is watching Hulu on their iPhone, they are consuming OTT content, but they are absolutely not on a CTV device. Why does this distinction matter to you as an advertiser? Well, because CTV ads run on the living room TV. That means premium inventory, incredibly high viewability, and a lean-back viewing experience that really commands the viewer's full attention. Section 3. Streaming business models. So where do the ads actually run? There are 3 main buckets in the streaming business model. On the left, we have SVOD, subscription video on demand. This is paid and it's ad-free. Think of a standard Netflix plan or Disney Plus premium. You pay your monthly fee, you don't see ads. Simple. Advertisers can't really play here. In the middle, we have AVOD, ad-supported video on demand. These are the free or lower-cost tiers supported by advertising, like Hulu's ad-supported tier or Tubi. Finally, on the right, we have FAST, free ad-supported streaming TV. These are linear-style channels that stream over the internet completely for free, monetized entirely by ads. Think Bluto TV or the Roku channel. FAST is explosively growing because it perfectly replicates that traditional TV experience. You just tune in, the content is already playing, and the ads run in standard commercial breaks. For advertisers, AVOD and FAST, those are your absolute sweet spots. All right, Section 4, how CTV advertising works. So CTV ads are actually bought and sold programmatically in literal milliseconds. It's like a lightning-fast auction. Step 1, advertisers use a DSP, a demand-side platform, to place a bid on inventory in real time. Step 2, publishers, let's say Hulu, make their inventory available through an SSP, a supply-side platform. Step 3, the real-time auction runs right then and there. And Step 4, the winning ad hits the CTV device. This programmatic process is a massive game changer because it allows advertisers to target CTV audiences with exact digital precision by age, geography, interests, past purchase behavior, you name it. It completely upgrades the old traditional TV model where you just targeted broad demographics and kind of just crossed your fingers. But what do these ads actually look like?
Well, we have pre-roll, which obviously plays right before your content starts. Mid-roll, which perfectly replicates the traditional TV commercial break. You know, that classic cliffhanger right before the big reveal. Post-roll, which plays after the content ends, though honestly that's a bit less common. And finally, interactive ads. These are super cool overlays that let the viewer actually engage using their TV remote. These spots typically run at your standard 15 or 30 seconds.
Now, the crucial number you need to remember here is 90%, because most of these CTV ad formats are non-skippable, and because the viewer is sitting back on their couch, fully committed to watching their show, video completion rates, or VCRs, frequently hit 90% or higher. Basically, the ad is simply the price of admission for the content, and the audience readily accepts that trade-off. Section 5. Why CTV matters now. So according to Nielsen, streaming now accounts for the majority of total TV viewing time in the US as people cut the cord at record rates. And this monumental shift gives advertisers three distinct superpowers that traditional TV literally never could. First, addressable household targeting, meaning you know exactly which household is seeing your ad. Second, measurable outcome tracking. You can actually tie that TV view to a real-world conversion. And third, you get all of this within the premium, highly brand-safe environment of a living room TV screen. It is essentially the perfect marriage of premium television and digital precision. Section 6. The future of ad tech. Of course, it's not all perfect yet. We're dealing with maturing measurement. The catch with CTV right now involves three main hurdles. First, frequency capping across devices. Basically making sure you aren't bombarding the exact same user with the same car commercial 10 times in a row just because they switch from their Roku to their iPad. Second, cross-platform attribution, accurately tracking a campaign's success across all these fragmented different screens. And third, identity resolution in a cookieless environment, figuring out exactly who is watching without relying on traditional internet tracking cookies. These are very active challenges that the industry is working hard to solve right now. Ultimately, CTV is not just a new type of television. It is the ultimate convergence point where digital data and traditional broadcast finally meet face-to-face. It's exactly where a growing share of modern ad budgets are heading, and for very good reason. The days of treating television as a completely disconnected silo from your digital campaigns, those days are rapidly coming to an end. If you found this explainer helpful and want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to subscribe to AdTech AI Files, bite-sized ad tech content for those of us living in an AI world. We are building out a full AdTech 101 series to cover this entire ecosystem, so you won't want to miss it. I'll leave you with one final question to answer in the comments below. Are you still treating TV and digital as separate channels? Because in this new streaming landscape, if you are, well, you're already falling behind. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.